say what comes to my mind.
If Kevin ever kicks me off his show, you all better protest.
I would never kick Mikhail off my show. Never. Y'all better shut the hell up. I don't live here. They like to see arguments. Like, we're better than the View. If I get up, it's going to be trouble.
I still don't live here.
And I like the fact that y'all like when we talk about the people.
All the haters, Beyonce made $80 million last year. How much you got in your bank account? Oh, okay.
Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I hope y'all like the new theme music, and I hope y'all like the new video intro. As you can see today, I'm sitting solo, and this video is not going to be very long because I don't have a sparring partner today. So, we're going to talk about the Walmart worker who was killed. We're going to talk about Christmas wish list, the Britney Spears documentary, why is Ciara flopping, and long distance relationships. Do you believe in it? Now, let's talk about the Walmart worker that was killed. What is wrong with you people? Like, why couldn't you help that man up? Why did you have to run and trample all over him? Is it that serious for a laptop computer or a TV or a washing machine or a damn microwave or whatever you went to Walmart for to get? Maybe a baby wanted a Barbie doll or something, but come on, we're talking about somebody's life and being trampled by at least 1,000 people. Y'all all running in the goddamn store. It's Black Friday. I know it's Black Friday, but come on. I never understood what the hype is about Black Friday. Shit, go to after Christmas. That's when if you want a real sale, that's when you go. December 26th, not the day after Thanksgiving. Now, speaking of Christmas, let's talk about the Christmas wish list. On my Christmas wish list, I need a laptop computer. Anybody want to donate a laptop computer to me? Because I need a laptop and I need a new iPod. Those are the only things I want. I'm not that big on, Christmas gifts and things like that. I'm not really buying a lot of Christmas gifts this year. I did it for 5 years in a row, and I ain't going to keep doing it this time around. Now, I don't know what's on Mikhail's wish list. Probably a kiss on the lips from Beyonce. So I know that's what he would want, so I'm going to just probably try to speak for him. That's what you wanted, right? Yeah. The Britney Spears documentary. I had someone who I did the MTV Video Awards with. He was my co-host for that night. His name is Mr. Conceited. And he must have watched my video incorrectly because he said I contradicted my words from the video and that I don't like conceited people, which I really do not like conceited people, and he knows that. But he said that I retracted my words and said that Britney did deserve the awards. I never said that Britney deserved those VMAs. I said I can see why they gave her those awards because, first of all, they're doing a documentary for her. And second, they exploited her at the MTV Awards the previous year. That's why they gave her those awards. They knew she wasn't healthy enough to get out there on that stage and perform. So they did that shit to be smart. And I stand by my words. But after watching that video, that documentary yesterday, I have a new respect for Britney Spears. She wants to be regular so bad, and she can't. And it really just hurts her that she cannot be herself. Like, it's just really, really sad. Really, really sad. Which brings me to my question from FabGirl86. She said, what would be the pros and cons of your show if it gets big? The pros would be more people, more subscribers, more word of mouth, more comments, more people rating the videos. Maybe like people might say, well, we want to fly you out and come to this club and talk to people that really like your show, whatever. It could lead to a whole lot of promising things. It could lead to me getting on TV. It could lead to me being on radio. And I know Mikhail wants to be an actor, so it might help him out there. The cons would be negative press about the show, racist comments, homophobic comments, people trying to hold you down, people just pretty much slandering you, and things like that. Those would be the cons, but hey, I'd rather you talk about me than to not talk about me. So, hey. Now, which goes to, we're going to go, is any of you guys buying Britney Spears' new CD, Circus? I'm going to buy it, but I'm going to buy it on iTunes because I'm not going to the stores anymore and getting raped for a couple of hours out my pocket. Like everybody kept telling me about the Beyonce video that, You know, they went to Walmart and got it for $13.88, and I bought it for $19.25. That's fucking ridiculous. Why is Ciara flopping? Why is Ciara flopping? Okay, when Ciara first came out, she didn't really have any competition out. In 2004, you had Destiny Child about to come back out. You had, was A. Marie out? No, A. Marie wasn't out at the time. You had what's his name? Lil Flip with Sunshine. They're like, Sunshine. Y'all remember that song? I used to love that song. You had I know Ludacris was out in 2004. Missy was still like doing tracks and stuff. It really wasn't no big competition. So when you get some girl coming out talking about you ain't getting the nookies or the cookies, you know, that's kind of catchy and people liked her. I liked her. Then I was like, okay, am I going to buy her album? So, you know, I listened to a couple tracks on the internet and I bought the CD. This CD is really good. Goodies is a real good CD. And, you know, every song Ciara came out with was a hit and they were playing her on everything. Everywhere, pretty much you seen Ciara. Okay. I don't know if she went on any world tours or anything like that. But then when she came back out in 2006, that's where she began to fall off. First of all, she had a whole lot of competition. You had Gwen Stefani out, you had Fantasia out, you had Beyonce out with B-Day, you had, wow, who else was out? I think Christina Aguilera, like with the Back to Basics was out. It was a whole lot. And Rihanna definitely was out. So Rihanna kind of like stole the spotlight from Ciara. To me, I always would say that. Because, like, again, Ciara always came out with hits. And now she's starting to flop. And Rihanna always has had the hits. And she has never fell off yet. So when you're not being promoted as you should, people begin to forget about you. Which leads to now. When you think of music, like Ciara is now kind of irrelevant. She came out with a couple tracks, you know, Click Flash, that sounded like what's that song? I'm not spelling the damn song. Glamorous, Glamorous, OROUS, something like that. Fergie took over, and not Fergie took over, but Fergie was also out at that time when Ciara came out in 2006. So now, like, a lot of Ciara tracks are leaking. I know that Ciara was first to have a concept album like Fantasy. The album's called Fantasy Ride, and she had like the Groove City. I can't remember the title she had, but she had 3 different albums, or they was all gonna be on one, something like that. And her singles came out, but none of them were like really, really good. Go Girl. The song is whack, but the video is hot. And you can't, it's not going to work out for you like that. So, then, you know, the album went from let's say summer 08 to, November 2008 to January 2009, down to the spring 2009. So, what is going on with Ciara? Or what is going on with her management? What is going on with the record label? I don't know. But Ciara, like, I don't understand why people push albums back. Because the album ain't going to do shit when you keep pushing it back than it was going to do on the first day you release it. Like, I have a lot of respect for Fergie. Because even though her first week numbers wasn't that strong, she only sold 100,000 copies. She went on to sell 3 million. It's all about picking the right singles. It's all about picking the right singles. I wish these artists stopped pushing their damn albums back. So that's why I think Ciara is flopping. I'm pretty sure Mikkel will probably think the same way. And Mikkel will probably also say Ciara is not motivating herself. Ciara is not, really getting out there on the promotion trail, promoting her CD. That Vibe magazine issue. If I was Ciara and they would have asked did I pose nude, okay, I pose nude. Because I don't see none of these girls saying, like, it was a bad thing. Why did Ciara do that? I don't think it would have hurt her. Shit, if Janet was on the cover with her breast covered, Ciara could do the same thing. If Brandy was on the Vibe magazine naked or was in a different position, it's not a big damn thing. Ciara, you better do something, girl, or you're just going to be forgot about real fast. Which brings me now to long distance. Do you believe in long distance relationships? Me, no. And I seen Brandy's new video, Long Distance. I liked it. I liked the song. I liked the video. It starts out in black and white. Then when she starts talking about how her heart is bleeding or crying, how everything, it just turns to color. Real good video, real good song, and Brandy's voice is so good. I don't know who has been training her, but it sounds good, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Brandy is sounding better than she has ever sounded. Now, why I don't believe in long distance relationship is because, like, if I'm all the way in Philly, you all the way on the other side, like in LA, who's gonna hold me? Who am I gonna hold? Who gonna hold you? And then it's like, you could talk on the phone, but still don't have that. You gotta have that 98.6 next to you, or you gotta see them at least three times a week and talk every day. Or maybe, maybe I just need to try to be open more to long distance. Y'all let me know. Maybe you can talk over the computer, like with the webcams. Because, I know Michelle Williams, she said she spent over $10,000 just talking on the phone and long distance calls. Girl, you better have, like, at that time I know they had computers out, Yahoo webcam. You can get on a Yahoo webcam, or now you can go on Block TV. And or Skype and things like that. So maybe it could work, but long distance for me is not for me. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Do you believe in long distance relationships? I just don't. There was somebody named Macklin. Oh, I can't remember why I wrote your name down. I'm sorry. So Soft Love Pyro, that long distance video, thank you for sending me over to Perez Hilton website to watch it. Bianca and Zaviera. I always say your name wrong, I'm so sorry. Bianca and Zaviera wanted to know, what's my favorite track from Sasha Fierce? My favorite track from Sasha Fierce is Disappear. I love that song. If I had to pick another song, it would be Smash Into You. What else? Beyonce's Oscar. I was asked about why Beyonce wants an Oscar before 30. Okay, it doesn't matter what age you are. To win an Oscar, it's like the top of your career, the most euphoric moment of your life to win an Oscar. But Beyonce getting an Oscar, I don't know. I'm not convinced that she's a real actress. If she ever gets an Oscar, it would be a slap in the face. It would be a slap in the face to Angela Bassett. It would be a slap in the face to Dorothy Dandridge. It would be a slap in the face to Diana Ross, and to all the real black actresses out there who has worked their ass off. And to just give it to someone just because, they sang in a movie. Now, that was another question brought up by Fresh 70791. So, did Jennifer Hudson really deserve an Oscar? To me, hell yeah. She did a real good job in that movie. She did a real good job in that movie. Now, I haven't seen Cadillac Records. But come on, I can't even fathom Beyonce winning an Oscar for acting. Maybe for singing. If Beyonce did some real good roles over the years, then I'll change my opinion. But right now, I'm not convinced about that. Okay, so that's enough Beyonce talk. No, it's not. Okay, here's another question that was sent to me. I'm so sorry I didn't write your name down. But it says, I want to ask you a question about Rihanna having the most #1 songs of the decade in the United States. To me, it's not fair because her 5th #1 was a T.I. song, not hers. She was just featured on it. To me, it's like saying Beyonce got 8 #1s because Destiny's Child got 4 and Beyonce got 4 solo. And plus, Rihanna, to me, is not the hottest chick in the decade because she don't have a #1 album. Okay. let me try to be fair to you. If you are featured on anybody's song, it's still a hit too. It's still your hit too because your name is on it. When it comes to Grammys, you don't think it's fair about Rihanna being on there? How about this? Was it fair that Jay-Z got a Grammy for Best R&B Song for Crazy in Love because he was featured on the track? I know he wrote his rap too, and it's a Songwriters Award, but is it fair because it's a Beyonce song? Or anybody's song? So, I mean, it doesn't make sense. If you're featured on it, it's your hit. When they win, if they win a Grammy for that song, they both get Grammys. So get over it. Now, is it fair to say that Beyonce has 8 number ones? You can say Beyonce got 8 number ones. I will always say Beyonce as a solo artist only has 4 number ones and only has 1 number 1 hit by herself, and that was irreplaceable. Every time she made it to the top, it was either with Destiny's Child or with a rapper. And hey, but at least she made it to the top. Shit, I don't got no number 1 song on the Hot 100. I would love to have a number 1 song on the Hot 100. And Rihanna, she's not the hottest chick of the decade, but she is the most successful female. She has the most successful single worldwide of this decade. And just because you don't have a number 1 album does not mean you do not have a good album. Tell that to Jasmine Sullivan. I haven't listened to her, but a lot of you guys keep asking me about her, and you know, I still haven't fell into the hype yet, but I will. I'll listen to her album, and you know, I'm just not convinced, but I'm pretty sure I will be. Who else didn't have a number 1 album? Shit, The Writing's on the Wall. That album was never number 1, but it's a damn good album. Who else had? A. Marie, All I Have. It wasn't number 1, but it was a damn good album. Just because you don't hit number 1 doesn't mean that you're not that great. So, I mean, that's how we're going to end this video. I am so sorry that Mikkel is not here. And Mikkel has a cold. So, I guess any excuse would do. Because, you know, Beyonce do tours when she's sick, too. So, I don't know what's his comeback going to be for that. But thank you guys for watching the video. I hope I didn't ramble on too long. If you have questions, please submit your questions to me. If you want to do a video response, please do a video response. I love video responses. Even if I don't agree with what you say, I love video responses. So if you can please do a video response, please do one. Shout out to Acting Drama for the last one. That really made me laugh and smile. Thank you to Deluxe Dave or King David 24, who always does his responses. Thank you, Dave. Dobie, you need to get up on it and do a video response. Furby Boy, I want to see your video response. I think your name is Miss TP. I want to see your video response. And that's it, YouTube. I'll talk to y'all soon. Happy December. You only got 24 shopping days left until Christmas. I am the Scorpion, where my opinions are facts, and Mikkel does not live here.